की, गंगा माई की, यमुना माई की, भक्ति देवी की, तुलसी महारानी की, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्रील प्रभुपाद दिव्य ग्रंथ वितरण की, गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to Swami devotees. All glories to Swami devotees. All glories to Swami devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Gaur Hari Bol. The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is the perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of poor and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. We take shelter of your lotus feet. You are the friend of the most fallen. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय ओम स्वात् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य सतर सदस्यमाद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। जमुना माई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। समवेत भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. Thank you very much.
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम 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 नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Page 159, text 22. Parhayate te noyone naranam lingani Vishnor na nirikshato je pado rinam to druma janma bhajo kshetrani na anuvrajyato hare jo varhayate te nayane naranam lingani Vishno nanarikshato je Pado Nirangto Druma Janma Bhajo Kshetrani Nanu Vrajato Harejo Varhayate te Noyane Naranam Lingani Vishno nanarikshato je Pado nirnangto druma janma bhajo Kshetrani nanu vrajato harejo Varhayate te noyane naranam Lingani Vishno nanarikshato je Pado nirnangto druma janma bhajo Kshetrani nanu vrajato harejo
Barahayate te nayane naranam Lingani Vishno nanikshato je Pado ninamto dhrujanma bhajo Kshetrani nanu prajato harejo Lingani Vishnunani Vikshatoji Pado Niranto Dhruvajanna Bhajo Shetrani Nanu Prajito Harejo Varhaite Te Naranam Lingani Vishnunani Vikshatoji Pado Niranto Dhruvajanna Bhajo Shetrani Nanu Prajito Harejo Varahayate Te Nayane Naranam Lingani Vishnunani Vikshatoji Pado Niranto Dhruvajanna Bhajo Shetrani Nanu Prajito Harejo
Varahayate Te Nayane Naranam
Varahayate Te Nayane Naranam
Lingani Vishnurna Nirikshitoye
Lingani Vishnunani Vikshatoji
Pado Nirnanto Dhrumajanna Bhajo
Pado Niranto Dhruvajanna Bhajo
Ketrani Nanu Brajito Harejo
Shetrani Nanu Prajito Harejo. So, Varahayate Te Nayane Naranam Lingani Vishnunani Vikshatoji
Bado Niranglo Dharmajanma Bhajo Kshetrani Nanu Vrajato Harejo.
So, Varahayate Te Nayane Naranam Lingani Vishnurna Nirikshatoji Pado Ninangto Dhruvajanna Bhajo Shetrani Nanu Prajito Harejo. What meaning?
Varhayate, like plumes of a peacock. Te, those. Noyone, eyes. Naranam, of men. Lingani, forms. Vishnu, of the personality of Godhead. Na, does not. Nirikshata, look on. J, all such. Pado, legs. Nrinang, of men. Tau, those. Druma Janma, being born of the tree. Pajo, like that. Kshetrani, holy places. No, never. Anuvrajataha, goes after. Hare, of the Lord. Jo, which. Translation. The eyes which do not look at the symbolic representations of the personality of Godhead, Vishnu, his forms, name, quality, etc., are like those printed on the plumes of the peacock, and the legs which do not move to the holy places where the Lord is remembered are considered to be like tree trunks.
So, the peacock plumes, they look like eyes painted, but it has no power to see. Similarly, if we do not see the forms of the Lord, just like in this temple we are seeing, then these eyes are to be considered as painted eyes, not real eyes. Simply just appearing like eyes, it has no use. The human form of life, the eyes are there, particular eyes, to see the forms of the Lord, eye to eye. And because our present position is that with these material eyes we cannot see the Lord in His spiritual form, therefore the Lord has kindly appeared before us in a manner in which we can see. The forms of the Lord is not imagination. They say that they imagine some form. Sadhukanam hitarthaya brahmana rupa kalpana. The Mayavadi philosophers, due to their poor fund of knowledge, they think that the absolute truth is formless. But because we cannot meditate upon formless, something formless, let us imagine some form. Imagine. Nirvisheshvadi, Nirakarvadi, they imagine forms. Therefore that philosophy is that any form you like, you can concentrate. Because after all, there is no form. But for your present facility, you can imagine some form. But there is also mistake on their part, because they say, imagine any form. Generally they prescribe the form of Lord Shiva, the form of Lord Vishnu, the form of Durga, the form of the sun, and the form of Ganesh, Panchupasana, these 5 forms. But ultimately you become formless. The example given by them is that you rise up to a upper place with a wooden stair, and as soon as you reach there, you throw it up, so that you will not be able to come back again. Similarly, their philosophy is, with some imagination of form, you worship, and as soon as you realize Brahma, throw it away. No more. These are all imagination. Actually, there is no fact. They do not know the actual position of spiritual life. Therefore, they are personally misled and they mislead others also. Here it is particularly mentioned, Lingani Vishnu, the form of Vishnu, not of this rascal imagination of Durga, Kali, or Lord Shiva. So we are not concerned with the imagination form. They are also not imagination. Actually, every man, all the demigods, they have got their forms. But the difference is, Vishnu, the form of Vishnu is eternal. And the forms of demigods, or the form, our forms, just like we have got now some form, they are not eternal, temporary. we all sitting here, we have got different forms, but as soon as these forms will be changed, we shall accept another form, these forms gone forever. It will never come again. But Vishnu's form, Lord Vishnu's form, Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu Tattva means the forms of the original Lord, Krishna. Krishna is the original form. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. But he expands in different forms. The original form is Krishna. Advaita Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam. In the Brahma Samhita it is said, Krishna Advaita, one. There is no second, I am to say, counterpart. But he expands. Advaita Achyuta. Achyuta. Achyuta means which does not fall down. Achyuta. Chuta means fall down. So God's another name is Achyuta. Never falls down. Just like we living entity, we fall down. From spiritual world, we fall down. Because we have fallen down, therefore we have got this material body. But Krishna or God never falls down. Advaita Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam. Ananta, endless. You cannot count how many forms are there of the Supreme Personality of God. They have been compared with the incessant waves of the river. Just like in the river, you stand on a flowing river, you will find the waves are day and night flowing, 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 flowing. Similarly, God, Krishna, from him, Ananto Koti, anywhere, incarnations are coming out. Advaita Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam. Then the next question may be that if all the forms are coming from Krishna, then Krishna also must have come from some other form, because we see, suppose I have got 100 children, so I was also born by some father. No, Krishna is not like that. Anadi, he is not emanation from anyone, the original. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All others are emanation from Krishna. Advaita Achyuta Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam. He is the origin. Adyam Purana, the oldest. Then why Krishna does not look like old man? Just like in some other religious sect, they present God as very old man. But Krishna is, although the oldest, because he is the origin of all emanation, he must be oldest. Baki man, but he is Navajauvanancha. Just like a young man, 16 to 20 years old. That is Krishna. Yogeshwara. Krishna, the oldest of all, still he appears Navajauvan. Navajauvan, just youthful life is beginning. That is called Navajauvan. So according to our human society, the youthful life begins at 16 years. So Krishna is like that. He look always 16 to 20 years old, not more than that. You have never seen Krishna has become old. Advaita yacchati anadi ananta rupam. So Lingani means forms. So Krishna has many forms. As Krishna, as Vishnu, as Narayan, as Baladev, as Jagannath, so many. Govinda. There are thousands and thousands of forms. So we must see at least as one of such forms. Either you see Krishna form, or Rama form, or Vishnu form, or Narayana form, or Baladeva form, or his incarnation, Nishingadeva form, Matsavatar, Meenavatar, so many. If we do not increase our anxiety or inclination to see one of the forms of Vishnu, here it is specifically mentioned, Vishnu, not others. Lingani Vishnu, na nirikshate, niriksato. If we do not see, then our eyes are exactly like the painted eyes on the plumes of on the feather or plumes of the peacock. It looks very nice, but it has no value. No, it has no seeing power. So these eyes are also painted because it is material. These eyes will remain when I shall give up this body, but it will have no more seeing power. The seeing power is gone when the spirit soul gives us this body. So in spite of the beautiful eye, it is unable to see. Similarly, so long we have got this instrument, this is an instrument to what? Maya. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishtati brahmayan sarvabhutani jantra rurani mayaya. Ishara, the Supreme Lord, Krishna, is sitting within everyone's heart and he is witness, anumanta, upadrashtya. Upadrashta, when he is seeing our activities, he is noting what I desire, because our desires are coming one after another, one after another. So, according to our desire, Krishna is so kind, he gives you a body. Ishara sarvabhutanam riddesyo arjuna tishtati. Ishara, the Supreme Lord, is sitting within the heart of everyone. So, and sarvabhutanam riddesyo arjuna tishtati, Brahmayan, and he is giving us chance to transmigrate to different types of bodies or species of body. He is noting down that this soul is very much fond of fresh blood and raw meat. All right, you take the body of a tiger. Yes. This soul feels pleasure being naked. All right, you take the body of a tree. You stand up naked for 10,000 years. Satisfy your desire for being naked for 10,000 years. Why? 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years, 10 years. Remain naked. Human body is meant for covering, not to become naked. But if anyone develops the idea of become nudie, naked, all right, next time you get tree, stand up. The example is there, Jamalarjun. They wanted to be naked. Narad gave him opportunity, all right, he remained naked as trees. So therefore, our business should be to go to the temple, as it is described here. Padu ninangto dhrumajanma bhajo. Those who are not moving, they're just like trees. They do not move. So, if we do not move to the places where Vishnu's forms are there, just like in India, we have got many places of pilgrimage, just like Vrindavan. There are a small city, about 50,000 at most population, but there are 5,000 temples, big and small. Out of that, about 1 dozen temples are very, very big, just like fort. And there are small temples. So altogether, it is a city of 50,000 population, but there are 5,000 temples. Krishna. All Radha Krishna. So this is a chance to come to Vrindavan, and wherever you go, you see Radha Krishna. That will make your life successful. By seeing Radha Krishna, seeing, you will get an impression. And if you continue, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, you will find when you go there, that in the morning and evening, all of them, they are going different temples and seeing the deity Radha Krishna. So there is no need of education, there is no need of philosophy, there is no need of science. Simply, if you visit temples of Vishnu, then your life is successful. This is the Krishna consciousness process. Simply, if you move to the temples and see with your eyes, very simple process. However, this Krishna consciousness program is so simple, at the same time sublime, that you become liberated at the end. Taktadi hang punarjanmanaiti. If you simply think of Krishna in that way, if you cannot read, then sit down and simply see the deity's form. And that will also be. Anything done, little dancing, little ringing the cymbals, or singing Hare Krishna mantra, anything you do, these children, just like they are dancing, they are also being spiritually profited. It will never go in vain. Somehow or other, he has shown some jubilation in front of the Lord. It is noted immediately. Therefore, This verse is Padu Ninangto Dhumajanma Bhaju. If you do not move to the temples, then what is the difference between your legs and the trees which are standing without legs? They have legs, but they cannot move. Trees, another name is Padopa. They drink water with their legs. Just like we drink water in our mouth. So it is not that all animals act in the same way. No. Just like there is a bird which is called bat. They pass stool through the mouth. You know? Yes. So there are different processes. The fishes in the water, they touch with the wings. Their wings are so perfect that 3 miles off, another big fish is coming to eat them. They can understand by the wings. Immediately they take protection. These are all described in the Bhagavad. You get so much perfect knowledge, scientific knowledge, of different species of life, how they are acting, how they are eating, how they are moving. Everything is perfect there. Vidya Bhagavatavadhi. If you study Srimad Bhagavatam perfectly, then all your education is complete. You don't require any other book to read. You get from Srimad Bhagavatam all material and spiritual knowledge, and at the end, Krishna. This is the profit. Kshetrani nanu brajato hariryo. Kshetrani. Kshetra means pilgrimage. This temple is pilgrimage. It is not ordinary house. It is Vaikuntha. In this Shastra it is said that to live in the forest is living in goodness. There are 3 qualities, goodness, passion, ignorance in this material world. So when you live in the forest, you live in goodness. When you live in a city, in a town, then you live in passion. And when you live in a liquor shop, in a brothel or bar street, then it is living in ignorance. There are 3 kinds of living. Everything, 3 kinds. Sata, Raja, Tama. Goodness, passion. But if you live in temple, you live in Vaikuntha. Above goodness. So, all of you should be very careful that you may not fall down again from the Vaikuntha place. That should be your first business. That you have been given opportunity to live in Vaikuntha, but don't fall down again. Either you fall down on goodness, passion, that is material. They go to a forest for meditation. But that is goodness, material goodness. But one who lives in temple, he is not concerned with material goodness, passion or ignorance. He lives in Vaikuntha. In this age, it is not possible. You can imagine that now I shall go to Himalaya and a forest and practice meditation. They are all bogus. You cannot do that. That is not possible. Because the age is different. We are not trained in that way. Formerly, the brahmachari, they used to go to the forest, to the teacher, to the spiritual master, and they acclimatized with the atmosphere. But here, from the very beginning in the school, college, dormitories, mixing freely, doing all nonsense. How it can do? That's not possible. That is not possible. Therefore, take advantage of these temples, the centers we are opening, and live in Vaikuntha. And the authorities of the temple should be so careful that it does not turn into something else besides temple. Then you are safe. The Maya cannot touch you. What is this? Then read.
Especially for the householder devotees, the path of deity worship is strongly recommended. As far as possible, every householder, by the direction of the spiritual master, must install a deity of Vishnu, forms like Radha Krishna, Lakshmi Narayana, or Sita Ram especially, or any other form of the Lord, like Nrsimha, Varaha, Gaurnitai, Matsya, Kurma, Shalagram Shila, and many other forms of Vishnu, like Trivikram, Keshava, Achyuta, Vasudeva, Narayana, Damodara, etc., as they are recommended in the Vaishnava Tantras or Puranas. And one's family should worship strictly, following the directions and regulations of Archana Vidhi.
Now this is the important point. I understand that some of our householder devotees are ordering for deity in India. But here is the point. The point is that they worship strictly following the direction and regulation of Archavidhi. Don't make a play. If you follow strictly the deity worship method, then you establish. Otherwise don't establish. It will be offense. One who is able to manage, just like we are showing the example how to worship deity in the temple. In the same way, if one can. The idea is that as here our devotees are engaged in the worship of the deity, similarly a householder, when all the family members are trained up how to worship the deity, then they can stand. Not that make a fuss, cleanliness and the rules and regulations, that must be. That is the duty of every. Actually, the higher caste in India is still everyone, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, they must have deity worship at home. Therefore, in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Suchinang simatangihi yoga bhrashta sanjayate. Anyone who is rich in India still, they have got deity worship at home, very nicely. A separate house, a small house attached to their big buildings, and there is deity worship, and all the members should go there, offer prayer, just like we are doing the similar, same thing there. In Kanpur, there is one temple, Dwarkadhish. The temple belongs to a very rich man, Singhania. They are all the members. It is the order of the lady, the mother of Mr. Singhania, that you, all of you, you must visit the deity. Very rich man, always busy in business, but still they have to come to the temple and offer respect, take charnamrita and prasadam, then go to office. If one misses one day, then he will be fined. Still, the headman will be fined $10, and the next man $5, like that, according to position. So, if one day somebody misses, immediately the priest will go with the bill of fine. Sir, you have to pay this fine. Yes, you take immediately. Still, there are such rules and regulations. So, deity worship, it is the duty of all householders, deity worship. That means automatically all the members become devotee. But it must be done according to, there are 64 kinds of offenses in the devotion, nectar of devotion you'll find. Deity worship, for chanting Hare Krishna mantra, there are 10 kinds of offenses. But deity worship, there are so many offenses. These are described. You cannot sit down before the deity like this. You cannot yawn before the deity. You cannot talk nonsense before the deity. So many things are there. So, therefore it is said that strictly following the direction and regulation of Archana Vidhi. So you are being trained up. In India, they are trained up since centuries. Their culture is different. They automatically can adopt immediately. They trained up. You are not trained up as yet. You are being trained. So unless you are fully trained, don't establish deity to make a fuss. Better learn it perfectly in the temple, and when you think that the members of the household are also now as good as the devotees in the temple, then you must establish deity. That is required. Next.
Any member of the family who is above 12 years of age should be initiated by a bona fide spiritual master, and all the members of the household should be engaged in the daily service of the Lord, beginning from morning, 4 a.m., till night, 10 p.m.
This is deity worship. Not that sleeping up to 9 o'clock and deity worship. This is farce. That is not allowed. That will be offense. All the members must rise early in the morning, just we are doing in the temple. At 4 a.m., take bath, cleanse, and offer aratri. That is the beginning of deity worship. And all the members should be so trained up. Suppose one is absent for some business, the other member should take it. There will be so many assistants. But the deity worship must go on very nicely. Then,
by performing Mangalaratrik, Niranjana, Archana, Puja, Kirtana, Shringara, Bhogavaikali, Sandhya Aratrik, Partha, Bhoga, Shayana Aratrik, etc. Engagement in such worship of the deity under the direction of a bona fide spiritual master will greatly help the householders to purify their very existence and make rapid progress in spiritual knowledge. Simple theoretical book knowledge is not sufficient for a neophyte devotee. Book knowledge is theoretical, whereas the Archana process is practical. Spiritual knowledge must be developed by a combination of theoretical and practical knowledge, and that is the guaranteed way for attainment of spiritual perfection. The training of devotional service by a neophyte devotee completely depends on the expert spiritual master who knows how to lead his disciple to make gradual progress towards the path back home, back to Godhead. One should not become a pseudo-spiritual master as a matter of business to meet one's family expenditure, but one must be an expert spiritual master to deliver the disciple from the clutches of impending death. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has defined the bona fide qualities of a spiritual master, and one of the verses in that description reads, Shri Vigraharadhana Nityanana Shringaratan Mandira Majanado Yuktasya Bhaktangscha Niyunjatopi Bunde Guroshi Charanarabindam. Shri Vigraha is the archa or suitable worshipable form of the Lord. And the disciple should be engaged in worshipping the deity regularly by Sringara, by proper decoration and dressing, as also Mandira Marjanado, the matter of cleansing the temple. The spiritual master teaches the neophyte devotee all these kindly and personally to help him gradually in the realization of the transcendental name, quality, form, etc. of the Lord. Attention engaged in the service of the Lord, especially in dressing and decorating the temple, accompanied by musical kirtan and spiritual instructions from scriptures, can only save the common man from the hellish cinema attraction and rubbish sex songs broadcast everywhere by radios. If one is unable to maintain a temple at home, he should go to another's temple, where all the above performances are regularly executed. Visiting the temple of a devotee and looking at the profusely decorated forms of the Lord, well dressed in a well-decorated, sanctified temple, naturally infuse the mundane mind with spiritual inspiration. People should visit holy places like Vrindavan, where such temples and worship of the deity are specifically maintained. Formerly, all rich men, like kings and rich merchants, constructed such temples under the direction of expert devotees of the 6 Goswamis. And it is the duty of the common man to take advantage of these temples and festivals observed in the holy pilgrimages by following the footsteps of great devotees, Anubraja. One should not visit all these sanctified pilgrimages and temples with sightseeing in mind, but one must go to such temples and sanctified places immortalized by the transcendental pastimes of the Lord and guided by proper men who know the science. This is called Anubraja. Anu means to follow. It is therefore best to follow the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master, even in visiting temples and holy places of pilgrimage. One who does not move in that way is as good as a standing tree condemned by the Lord not to move. The moving tendency of the human being is misused by visiting places for sightseeing. The best purpose of such traveling tendencies could be fulfilled by visiting the holy places established by great acharyas, and thereby not being misled by the atheistic propaganda of money-making men who have no knowledge of spiritual matters.
So, have it.
हरे कृष्ण। तो मायावादी लोग सोचते हैं कि भगवान का रूप इमेजिनेटिव है, लेकिन उनके ऊपर कुछ फोकस करने के लिए कोई भी रूप इमेजिन कर लेते हैं और उनकी भक्ति करते हैं, यह सोच करके कि वह टेम्पररी है, जब भगवान को प्राप्त कर लेंगे तो उसका कोई उपयोग नहीं है। इसलिए वो कोई भी रूप को भगवान का रूप समझ करके जस्ट फोकस करने के लिए मानते हैं।
हरि बोल। गणेश गणेश अगला प्रश्न, जो भगवान विष्णु का रूप है और बाकी देवी देवता का जो रूप है, इसमें अंतर क्या है? देवी देवताओं के रूप में भगवान विष्णु के रूप में अंतर क्या है इसमें?
भगवान विष्णु का रूप है वो इटर्नल है और बाकी डेमिगॉड्स का जो फॉर्म है वो मतलब अशाश्वत है।
अशाश्वत है। हरि बोल। बाद में प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे अद्वैतम अच्युतम अनादम अनादि अनंत रूपम। तो अद्वैत का मतलब क्या बताया प्रभुपाद जी ने? अद्वैतम अच्युतम अनादिम अनंत रूपम से अद्वैत का मतलब क्या बताया? कृष्ण अद्वैत कैसे है? यस सुदर्शन
प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि अद्वैतम मतलब उनके जैसा कोई नहीं है, वो काउंटर पार्ट उनका नहीं है,
कोई नहीं। कृष्ण एक ही है, दूसरा कोई नहीं। हरि बोल। और अच्युतम का अर्थ क्या बताया प्रभुपाद जी ने? अच्युत क्या है? तिरुकेश्वर
प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे अच्युत मतलब जो अपने स्थिति से कभी च्युत नहीं होता, मतलब कि उनका पतन नहीं होता उनकी स्थिति से,
वो अच्युत होता है। हरि बोल। तो भगवान के रूप कितने होते हैं और उसकी तुलना किससे की गई है? भगवान के कितने रूप हैं और उसकी तुलना किससे की गई है? तुलना किससे की गई? हाँ बताइए।
नदी की लेयर जितना आता है उतना उनका ये है।
तो कितनी है?
कितना नदी की लेयर अनंत है।
अनंत है। हरि बोल। बाद में प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे कि हमारा जो कृष्ण भगवान जो प्रक्रिया है ये बहुत ही सरल है, तो इसमें क्या क्या नहीं आवश्यक है और सिर्फ क्या करने से हमें पूर्ण स्थिति प्राप्त हो सकती है। कृष्ण भावनामृत की प्रक्रिया के बारे में प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे। पूछिए।
प्रभुपाद बोल रहे थे श्रीमद् भागवतम के बारे में।
नहीं, इसके पहले
प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे थे कि हमारा इस्कॉन की जो एक्टिविटीज है बहुत सबलाइम है। किसी को पढ़ने नहीं आता तो भी अगर वो भगवान के सामने जाके भगवान का दर्शन ले ले या भगवान का कीर्तन करे, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र जप करे या करताल बजाए या नाचे, तो भी उसको सब इसका फल प्राप्त हो जाएगा एक्टिविटीज का।
हरि बोल। और फिर प्रभुपाद जी बता रहे भागवतम सबसे अच्छा ज्ञान देता है, तो उसके बारे में क्या बताया? क्या डिस्क्राइब किया प्रभुपाद जी ने कि भागवतम?
प्रभुपाद कह रहे थे कि जो भी आपको नॉलेज चाहिए सब कुछ भागवतम में, उसके अलावा और कुछ बाहर कुछ पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं आपको। वो आप पढ़ेंगे तो आपको पूर्णत्व प्राप्त मिल जाएगा। आपको सिर्फ भागवतम पढ़ेंगे, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा कि आप विल बी परफेक्ट
मटेरियल स्पिरिचुअल, और अंत में कृष्ण मिलेंगे।
एंड में कृष्ण को देखेंगे आप।
विद्या भागवतावती। हरि बोल। बस आखिरी एक दो प्रश्न लेंगे हम, समय हो गया। तो प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया कि कैसे हर बड़े बड़े घराने में भगवान के विग्रह की अच्छे से पूजा अर्चना होती थी। तो एक बड़े परिवार के बारे में प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया, तो क्या बताया उसमें, क्या नियम था उनके परिवार में? अच्छा हाँ समझे।
मिस्टर सिंघानिया परिवार के बारे में बताए कि वो
वो एक मंदिर स्थापना किया है घर में, जो लोग मतलब बिजनेस में जाते हैं, कहीं पर जाते हैं, पहले मंदिर को दर्शन करते हैं, नहीं तो उनको फाइन लग जाता है पुजारी के द्वारा।
फाइन भी कैसा होता है? पोस्ट के हिसाब से?
पोस्ट के हिसाब से हाई लेवल का ज़्यादा लगता है, उसमें $10 ऐसे लिखे।
हरि बोल। और आखिरी क्वेश्चन है ये, प्रभुपाद जी ने बताया कि सिर्फ किताब पढ़ के हम सिद्धि प्राप्त नहीं कर सकते, हमें और भी कुछ करना है। और क्यों ऐसा? सिर्फ पढ़ाई करके हम क्या स्पिरिचुअल परफेक्शन को प्राप्त कर पाएंगे? तो
प्रभु जी प्रभुपाद कह रहे थे कि जो किताब पढ़ना होता है वो एक थियोरेटिकल नॉलेज होता है, उसके साथ साथ हम जब भगवान की विग्रहों की जब सेवा कर रहे हैं तो वो प्रैक्टिकल है, तो दोनों साथ में रहेंगे तो आपको यू विल गेट कॉम्बिनेशन परफेक्शन।
हरि बोल। जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।